let's try Nissie. Nissie is my twin sister. It's kind of interesting because we are twins. Speaking of twins, so I have 2 older brothers that aren't twins, and that aren't twins with me. They're a lot older. And then I have my twin sister, but they're a lot older, so maybe the age gap is also a factor. So I was watching Bettle's, one of his after cover talks where he was talking with his brother, and listening to them bounce back and forth off each other was so interesting. And I noticed this with Fullmoko too. But twins are just, they have a weird wavelength, don't they? And I noticed that me and niece also have that. Although I haven't had her on stream in a long time. So we haven't been able to witness it on stream. But twins have like a, I guess because they're so on the same wavelength. And it's similar with my older brothers, but it's not quite, because when all the siblings are together, we all have the same or similar kind of sense of humor, because, you know, we all grew up together, so that happens. We all kind of set up each other's jokes really well, and we'll just, like, punchline each other's jokes really, really well. But with twins, it's, like, even beyond that. Like, we have a way of meeting each other's, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just such a weird phenomenon. Like, we just bounce off each other so readily, so easily, that it's something that only people that are really, really close do you see that. And I noticed the Bettle twins do that also, where they're on the same wavelength, and like effortlessly, they just get each other's humor, you know? And Fullmoko does that too, where they're just kind of, even if they're not on the same, because sometimes, you know, Fuala will say, or Mokoko, one of them will say something like very questionable, the other will be like, usually it's Fuala, and the Mokoko's just like, no, I don't think so. I feel like there's like a dynamic that most twins kind of share. I find it really interesting. So I want to do a stream with Nissie. I already told her we're thinking about, we just haven't actually committed to it, but I was thinking it would be fun if we played Pico Park together. Because, you know, we're just kind of on that wavelength together, so it'd be interesting to see us solve puzzles together. We played a little bit of Pico Park the other day. We just didn't stream it. I think it'd be fun to stream, because she does have a model and it's all rigged up and stuff. It'd be fun to put that our weird twinness on display. It is something really unique to twins that, because I mean, most siblings or not most siblings, but even with my other siblings, my brothers, we're also on kind of similar wavelength, but not to the degree as me and niece are. But also me and niece are both girls, and we're the same age, whereas me and my older brothers are way older than me. There's like a more significant age gap there. That could also attribute to it, but I feel like, I don't know, after watching the Bettle twins and Fullmoko, I can see the twinness, the twin factor. I keep thinking it'd be really fun, I think, to get a bunch of pairs of twins together and have them play the Newlywed Game. The old game show where couples answer questions and then they have to guess what the other one's going to answer. That'd be really fun to do, I think, with other twins. I just don't know that many other twins. You could say, oh yeah, but, you know, Niece and Dal, you guys are on the same wavelength. But you could also say that me and Niece are pretty different in, like, I like to have a lot of attention, Niece doesn't. I like to be surrounded by people. I'm more extroverted. Niece is not. She's very introverted. I won't say very introverted, but she's fine. Like, she can sustain herself on her lonesome for a period of time. I can't. I go crazy. I think that's why I like to stream, because I have someone that I'm talking to, even if I can't see them, you know, or hear them or whatever. It feels like I'm talking to someone for, you know, an amount of time. Anyway, like I was saying, twins are interesting. But if you ever look back at my old Omori VODs, which aren't all up, but some of the first ones, Nissie's there with me. I didn't want to play the game by myself at first. It's with my old model and all that, which is pretty amusing. Yeah, I made Nissie play with me to start off. So those first VODs, and I'm not actually sure what YouTube they're on. They might be on my YouTube /TwinKing. But it's kind of funny. Nissie's very like, I get real worked up and then she's just like, yeah, it's cool. So our vibes are really different, even if we're on like a similar wavelength with things like ideas and ways of thinking. I don't know how to draw flowers the way that she drew flowers, but she generally knows how to draw a lot better than I do because she went to school. That's Nissie.